Marian here. So, we're at home today. So, kaya nandito tayo sa same setting natin. So, let's continue studying the book of Jack Canfield, The Success Principle. So, nasa principle number 52 na tayo. What is principle number 52? It talks about when in doubt, check it out. There may be some substitute for hard facts, but there is none. I have no idea what it can be. Si John Paul or J. Paul Getty yung nagsabi ng ano yan. So, too many people waste valuable time and precious resources wondering what other people are thinking, intending, or doing. Rather than just asking for clarification, they make assumptions, usually assuming against themselves, and then make decisions based on these assumptions. So, successful people don't waste time assuming or wondering. They simply check it out. So, friend, people always imagine the worst when they don't know what is the truth. Well, what is true? So, friend, si Sir Jack is asking us to check our mga assumptions. Hindi yung we base our decision or assumption. He wants us to simply ask or get information from our people, from Google siguro, no? Before making any decision, rather than assuming. So minsan kasi nagkakamali tayo sa decision natin kasi we assume that this is what will happen. So we are advised by Jack Canfield to check yung mga assumptions natin. So sabi niya, one time, sa isang seminar niya, he noticed a person at the back na parang he feels not, parang hindi interested, parang giving a cold shoulder. So hindi siya mapakali, no? Parang he's disturbed si Sir Jack. So he asked, so during a break time, tinanong niya yung person, don't you like the seminar, the talk, or are you just forced to come here? So na-find out niya, yun nga, he has a flu, he's not feeling well, kaya siya ganon, but he doesn't want to be sa seminar kasi nga, Jack Canfield, yan, no? He is interested in fact sa topic. So, because of that, naisip ni Jack Canfield, buti na lang nag-check siya. Otherwise, he has all these wrong assumptions on his mind, di ba? So, yun, it's phase to check yung mga nakikita natin. What is, kumbaga, what we see sometimes, it's not what is happening to the person. So, it pays to check. So, we usually hesitate the most when it might be bad news. So, it usually, when we assume the worst, that we don't want to check it out. We're simply afraid of what the answer might be. So, sabi niya, if I arrive home from work and my wife has a skull on her face, it's easy to assume she's mad at me. So, sometimes yun, diba, parang pag dumating yung partner natin na hindi maganda yung face niya, parang nag-a-assume na tayo. So, sabi niya, let's check yung facts. Why is baka something happening in the office? Hindi naman sa ating galit yung ating wife or our partner. We just assume. So, when we check now, first is, you find out the real facts. Do you really do something wrong? Or it's just a phone call daw na na-receive yung wife? Or a bad news about her sister. Second, you have the option to do something about it. To help her shift her mood. If you know what's really going on. So, yan, it pays to check talaga. When in doubt, check it out. Diba? So, there's another strategy daw to check, do you mean technique? So, let's ask the person pa rin, ano ba, what's happening? So, do you mean to say? So, sometimes kasi, especially the man, when you ask them question, like this example ni John Canfield is, he's asking, or yung wife niya, what's the name of the wife? Sabi nung wife niya is, nagpapatulong sa cleaning the garage on Saturday. So, he said no. Just like that, no? Parang, so na-offend si wife, bakit he doesn't want to help us anymore? Bakit ayaw niyang to help us on Saturday? So, yung technique is, do you mean? So, finally, she found out that meron lang siyang appointment na nakalimutan din yung wife this coming Saturday. So, kaya hindi siya makakatulong. So, checking it out contributes to your success, to our success, di ba? So, kasi checking our assumption improves our communication, our relationship, our quality of life, and especially our success and productivity in our workplace. You start getting better results, you don't have to show up with parts missing. So, kumbaga, we will arrive at the project, at the seminar, the meeting prepared kasi we check our assumptions. So, space between the rules. So, of course, the 50% rule also applies to any personal goal you might pursue. So, sabi niya kasi, 15%, ano, in the first 15%, you'll work together how you'll resolve conflicts. So, i-spell out mo na yung rules, yung strategies, yung ground rules. So, most of the conflicts that arise later in relationship are because people made erroneous assumptions without checking them out. They failed to get up front. They failed to get clear on their agreements. So, ang sinasabi niya, when you start a relationship or a project, lay down the rules. Nandun yung 15%. So, if you have that, you will be able to find out ano ba yung mga conflicts or sources of conflicts that ano. So, nag-example siya dito si Tim Ferriss, is a kickboxer. Ay, hindi. He is a, hindi siya kickboxer. He is a, he's not a kickboxer eh. Boxer yata siya. Kasi nung nga, yung nalaman niya yung rules sa kickboxing na pag, out mo sa ring twice yung opponent mo, you will be declared the champion. So, hindi sabi niya dun sa kanyang coach, don't teach me how to box kasi alam ko na yon, but teach me how to play the rules na magawa ko na ma-out sa ring itong aking opponent so that I will be a champion. So, yun nga yung pinag-aralan nilang strategy. So, if you don't ask and simply assume you can't accomplish anything, it may be that you could have easily succeeded, that some loophole or other hidden facts that is revealed only when you research it, when you check it out. So yeah, it pays to check the rules, the strategies that we will do sa ating mga everyday responsibilities or everyday work. So sometimes, hindi lang tayo nakapag-check or we did not follow certain rules or we did not study the rule of the game. Kaya hindi natin na-achieve yung ating target for that particular. Stay safe everyone. Thank you for watching. See you on our next video.